Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of my week in review. I think that's what I titled it last time. But last episode was kind of everywhere. There wasn't really a structure, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the structure for how it's going to be going forward now. So first off, we're gonna have a topic of the week where they're gonna talk about Lego, and then we're gonna talk about pickups, what all I picked up this week. Then we're gonna talk about entertainment, video games and movies and whatnot. Then we're going to talk about football. So if you're a Panthers fan or a football fan in general, we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about family. End it on that. Catch my breath. Because some weird reason I can't catch my breath. So that's kind of weird. But moving on. Sorry to weird you guys out. But topic of the week. So this week's topic is what film franchise changed your life? Now, for a lot of you people who already know me and watch the show, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. That franchise changed my life. Every day from school, I would meet up with my buddies and we would go out in the woods and pretend we were Aragorn, Boromir, Gimli, and Legolas and fight orcs. I was Legolas, man. I was just, what's up? You know what I mean? I was just shooting arrows, taking out orcs, living the dream, in my opinion, as a child. And, it sparked my imagination. It made me want to draw more. It made me just be very creative in fantasy and, what I loved. And turns out what I loved was elves and orcs and swords. I loved swords. So, that franchise really moved me. And to this day, I can't get enough of it. I just love it. So what I want to know is what film franchise changed your life? So leave a comment, and then we can talk about it in the next video. And that'll be a lot of fun. And I can read your answers, and you'd be all like, oh, cool, that's cool. We're talking about what I love kind of deal. Kind of weird, Richard. All right, moving on. Right now, we are going to talk about Lego. And first off, I think we should talk about what me and the boy built this week. So me and Noah, we officially have combined both our Legos and we now build together, constantly. Instead of it just being his Legos and we build and I can build whatever I can, we now build together and he kind of puts in his input. So first off, I'm going to show you what I built and then he kind of put his own flair on it. Now, granted, I wasn't super happy about it at first because I was really liking what I was building, but then, the dad side of you is just like, you know what? He just wants to help. He's having a good time with you. So, let him kind of deal. So, first off, we have what I was going to call the Emperor's balcony kind of deal. I felt like it was working out pretty well, and then Noah got a hold of it. He added some pretty cool blocks, some foliage, little watering can, just some random assortments, a little flower at the top, give it a little sparkle, make it a little, a little flair. But this is what me and my son built. Looking back at it now, it was a good time. And then we also built a little mini car with a Thor lady chick, whatever her name is. Noah thought it was pretty neat. And then he built me this wonderful, it's a flower. This is a flower. He built this for me, so, I cherish this. Love this little thing. And now for the big cahoot, what I worked on, without Noah putting any input in. But I built this. I call it the forget what I called it. The Orc Stronghold is what I called it. It was a lot of fun to build. Noah thought it was cool. He wanted to help, but I told him, hey, sorry, bud. Dad's got this one kind of deal. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. I made a short on it, so if you want to check out that short, it's on the channel. Yeah, I just wanted to build some Lord of the Ringish / orc kind of deal. Oh, and I know this is kind of skipping ahead of the line, but pickup wise, Lego wise, we did pick up the skull Lego head container. that we just haven't filled up yet. But yeah, Noah loved it. We saw it at TJ Maxx, and Noah was like, "I need to have that." So we picked it up for I think we got it for like 10. We got a pretty good deal on it. Oh, also, I made a video about this as well, but Target was selling these for $3, and so Noah got a blue one, I got a green one, and I just put all my favorite pieces, minifigure pieces, and minifigures in it. So, you know, I've got my Bilbo, you know, Mongolian warrior. So, I think it's pretty cool. Put all my favorite pieces in it. And I heard that apparently Lego is coming out with some Lord of the Rings BrickHeads, which I'm not a BrickHeads fan, but you throw Lord of the Rings in there, I'm definitely gonna get them. Apparently they're coming out with Frodo and Smeagol. Then they're coming out with Gandalf and Balrog. And then I think there's another one coming. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it may have been Aragorn and Eowyn. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's something I'm looking forward to. And then I'm also looking forward to, I think we're getting we're getting Indiana Jones Lego sets. So I really am looking forward to that. I want some Indiana Jones Lego sets. I think me and Noah could build some awesome stuff with those pieces. That's some stuff I'm really looking forward to. In the comments down below, if there's any Lego stuff you're looking forward to, you know, leave it in the comments. We can talk about it. Alright, chugging right along, we're going to start talking about what I picked up this week. So, first off, in the card department, we picked up Cubone, which is my favorite Pokemon, apparently. He's just so freaking cute. I have him right over here, old Cubone, hanging out. Then we picked up, I guess this is what he evolves into, but Marowak. Pretty neat, him as an adult. We picked up Lickitung. I think Lickitung is pretty cool, especially this card. I don't know why, but I saw this card and I was like, I really want that card. Excuse me, sorry, it's the coffee. It's very acidic. Just kidding, it's actually pretty good. And then Hitmonlee. I like that card. Wish I had it in the holo. That might be one I'll be getting in holo soon. But yeah, picked up these 4 cards. I think they're jungle and base, maybe. Are they all jungle? Or fossil? Is it fossil? Fossil jungle. I don't know. Didn't grow up with Pokemon. Experiencing it as an adult now, so that's exciting. What else did I pick up this week? I just picked this up, and I thought it was only going to be $5, but then once she rang it up, because it was kind of a pick up on the whim, but Life Lord of the Rings. Turns out this was $15. Like, good grief. Like, I love Lord of the Rings, but for a magazine, $15? Come on, Life. Get your life together. But I will have to say, it is fun to just look at the pictures from the movies and just go, dude, I remember seeing that in theaters, bro. Man. Dude, and then Helm's Deep. Dude, when I experienced Helm's Deep in theaters, like, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I saw the Two Towers in theaters. I was a kid, and that was the first movie where Gollum was, you know, you really saw what Gollum looked like, and I was a scaredy cat. Like, Gollum, right here, like, if I saw this as a kid back in the day, this would creep me out. I would not buy this. Gollum really freaked me out. And so, like, during that movie, I was constantly, like, closing my eyes when Gollum would come on. And then when he would go away, you know, I'd get back into the movie. And I was trying not to show that I was scared because I think my friend Dane was with me. Because I think it was kind of near my birthday is when this came out. And I didn't want Dane to be like, oh, Richard's scared of Gollum kind of thing. So I was, like, trying to hide it. But, yeah. But I remember when Helm's Deep and they were fighting the Uruk-hai in Helm's Deep. I was just like, this is the best day of my life. Freaking Aragorn just chopping people up. It was sick. Real quick, coffee break. Yeah, so besides the Lord of the Rings and the Pokemon cards, you know, I picked up these 2 Lego containers, which I already showed off. But that's pretty much what all I picked up this week. It was it's pretty cool. I liked it. All right, entertainment wise, I have not watched anything, to be honest with you. Just YouTube in general. Watching what I normally watch, which is Ronnie's stuff, and then stuff on like the hobbies I'm into, so like Pokemon collecting, Legos, and whatnot. But no shows. Still haven't gotten into the Andor, I think it's called Andor series yet on Disney. Just, I don't know. Like, I like Star Wars, but like I don't love it. So yeah, just haven't started it yet. But real quick, these bad boys. I have been playing some video games. And, you know, we're still playing 007, Quantum of Solace, and then Super Mario Galaxy. Quantum of Solace. So, how I word this? Normally when I play a video game, I always start on easy. But with this game, I was like, you know what? I'm feeling dangerous today, as Baker Mayfield would say, who has done nothing with the Panthers. Sorry, okay, that's later. But I was like, I'm feeling dangerous this morning. Let's start the game off on normal instead of easy. And I was going through it. I was having a good time. A little bit of difficulty. But I finally got to the point where it was just like, I cannot beat this level. And it got to the point where I was getting very frustrated. And just at the point where I just didn't want to play anymore, because I just couldn't get through the level. So, started a new game. Put it on easy. Still somewhat of a challenge, not as hard of a challenge, but I was able to finally beat that level. Now, granted, it did take a couple extra tries, but I finally beat it. So, I guess my plans are for this game is once I beat it, then go back on some of the fun levels that were like really fun but easy that I enjoyed. Go back and play them on a much more difficult setting kind of deal, because I think that would make the game more of a challenge, and probably I'd get more value out of it. But one thing I am learning, it only supports Wii Motion and the Wii Zapper. So, you're doing this, you're not playing with a controller. So that has become a challenge, but a fun challenge. Like, a thing with the Wii, everybody hated the fact that you had to use, most of the games you had to use the Wii Motion control. A lot of people didn't like that. They liked, being able to use a controller. And I was one of those people growing up, but I kind of like it now. Like, now, I guess now that I'm older and like, I guess my brain can comprehend how everything works, it's pretty easy. Like, literally, like, you just point at the guy and it's super easy. Instead of using your thumbs and going, oh man, where is he? You're just, oh, there he is. Bang, bang. Oh, bang, bang. Pretty sweet. I also have been playing Mario Galaxy. I've been trying to get at least 1 or 2 stars every other day. So I officially have gotten 12 stars. We're making our way downtown on Super Mario Galaxy. Putting a dent in it. I did play this on the Wii. Not on the Wii. On the Switch, when I had a Switch. I got pretty far. I think I was about to beat the game. But then I wound up trading it for something dumb. Because that's just what Richard does. He gets into something and he trades it off. But starting today, I'm not trading off this week because I'm enjoying the Wii. And then plus, I just ordered a second controller, so that way, if you can tell, 4-player, split screen multiplayer. So be calling the little bro or the wife over, and we're going to be having some fun playing some split screen action on that. But those are the games I'm still playing. Really enjoying them. I'm hoping to get Mario Kart soon. And be able to play that with the wife, because I think that's something me and the wife can really enjoy when the little man goes to sleep. Have some fun together. Real quick, coffee break. Oh, that's good. Dude, I cannot function without coffee. That is my drug. Drug is a strong word, but I'm loving it. Now, let's talk about the Carolina Panthers and football. So, last week we traded Christian McCaffrey. Broke my heart. Thought we were done for the season. Like, we were officially tanking. We're not going anywhere. Let's just go trade everybody. Let's trade Brian Burns. Let's trade DJ Moore. Trade and get all these picks, and then this new coach can have his, the way he wants it kind of deal. Wow, that was wrong. So, some weird reason last Sunday my team showed up and actually beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home and held them to only 3 points. We beat them 3 to like 21 or 24 or something like that. Defense showed up, and we didn't even have all of our defense. We were missing Jeremy Chin and, what's his name? J.C. Horn. Yeah, and J.C. Horn. We were missing those two guys, and we still held them to only 3 points. So I'm loving our defense, and our offense showed up. P.J. Walker was throwing the ball for once, and he was looking right. He looked like he was in the XFL again. And it was just like, why the heck did Matt Rule not play P.J. Walker? Like, he was a Temple guy. Why would you not play P.J. Walker? I don't know. Matt Rule, I thought he was going to be a good coach, but, like, in my opinion, he did not play the players. Like, literally, he'd never played Terrence Marshall. He played last Sunday. He actually caught the ball, unlike Shi Smith. He freaking caught the ball and had a couple plays. And then we also threw in a couple other people who you never see. Tommy Tremble was actually in the game, who we drafted that, like, some weird reason Coach Rule never really played. And then okay, so I think the only reason why we won that game was because they put Bradley Bozeman at center, thanks to Pat Elflein getting hurt, and now officially on IR and no longer going to be playing this year. So Bradley Bozeman comes in there, and then it's like we can run the ball. We ran the ball. Deontay Foreman, I think that's his name, and Chuba Hubbard, they ran the ball. They ran the ball more than Christian McCaffrey did. And I think it was because Bradley Bozeman. I honestly believe that since Bradley Bozeman took over center, that's the reason why we won that game, because we were actually able to open holes and run the ball. We ran the ball on one of the best defenses, a.k.a. Tampa Bay. You know how great that made me feel? You know how good that made me feel to beat Tom friggin' Brady? Gosh. Now, granted, if you don't know, when Tom Brady was with the Patriots and Cam Newton was our guy, like, I don't think Tom Brady ever beat Cam Newton when Cam Newton was a Panther. I don't think so. So, it was nice to beat Brady again. Really enjoyed that. Happy for my team. Christian McCaffrey, happy for that dude. He seems to be... Heck, they played him last Sunday, and he actually looked really good as a 49er. Now, it hurt my heart watching him play for the 49ers, but, hopefully he wins a ring, and then he can come back a Panther and then retire as a Panther. That's my hope and dreams. But yeah, that's football. We're playing another divisional team, the Atlanta Falcons, this week. I feel like if what they're saying now is if we beat the Falcons, we will officially be in first place in the NFC South, which is surprising because we have the worst record out of everybody. We're 2-5. If we beat the Falcons, we are officially first in the NFC South, and that, as what's his face from Dumb and Dumber says, so you're saying there's a chance that we could actually make the playoffs, surprisingly. And I would love that for Steve Wilkes, because I'm not about tanking, I'm about winning. And Steve Wilkes, I think, is a leader of men, which is the temporary coach we have right now. If he can get this team into the playoffs, I think he gets the job. I mean, you'd have to give it to him. I think he knows how to lead men, and I think Matt Rule only knows how to lead young men. I think that was Matt Rule's biggest issue with the team, is that he was trying to lead a locker full of men where he was a college coach. He was good with younger men, being able to lead them. So, yeah. So that's Carolina Panthers. If you have a favorite team or something going down, leave it in the comments below. We can talk about it. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, last topic, and one of my favorites, as Ronnie says, my family. So, it was, what was it? Played a lot of Lego this week with Noah. We had a really good time. As you can see, all the stuff we built together. And he's been super clingy, which is awesome. I enjoy him being clingy to me because, I think that's a good thing for a young man growing up, is to have a really good relationship with his father, and that's what I want for Noah. We went to a fall festival. We went to 2 fall festivals yesterday. First one was kind of a dud. There was barely like anything happening, so we wound up like ditching that one and then going to the library because the other fall festival didn't open up till 5. So we went to the other fall festival, and that one was bumping, like, and that was a lot of fun. We had to stand in line and like go around all these trucks and cars that had candy, but you had to wait in line. You couldn't just keep going back and forth wherever you wanted, which kind of stunk. But you know, we followed the rules. Excuse me, sorry. And played some games. Had free popcorn, free candy. Noah enjoyed it. Oh, it was so funny. So like every time they let him pick candy, he would always grab a sucker. He was not grabbing any chocolate. It was just like, dude, what are you doing, bro? You know you're gonna have to. I'm gonna get my dad taxes. You gotta get some chocolate for me. And so like I literally was like coaching Noah. I was like, okay, when you go up to him, you open your bag, and you say Happy Halloween, or no, you say trick or treat. They give him the candy. Well, he was constantly picking suckers. So finally, I was like, all right, this is what you say. You go to him and you go, trick or treat, chocolate please. And it worked a couple times, but yeah, so that was fun. Noah is just amazing. He impresses me every day, and it's awesome being a dad. But yeah, so I'll wrap it up there. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'll see you in the next one. And like I said, topic of the week, what film franchise changed your life? Leave a comment down below and we can discuss it in the next episode. You guys have a blessed day, and good luck with football today, whichever team you go for. So go Panthers.